For me, AFS was pretty much the beginning of my exposure into men's football because I came when I was young, obviously, and then I got exposed to it, and then I learned that okay, I wasn't ready to step up to that level, so I had to. It kind of gave it. How do I put this? It's like it made me realize that I wasn't good to play at that level at the time, and it made me realize what is required to get to that level. I was really discouraged, especially especially when I was being around the professionals and the way they were working and looking at me whenever I would get the ball, I would either miscontrol it or make a poor pass and stuff like that. I don't know, I think for me being around them, even though I wasn't at their level at the time, it just helped me like learn and be aware of what is required to be at a certain level. So with my training, I started being more consistent with it, and I actually started training like as a man rather than as a boy. Because before for me in my head, training was doing all these flashy trainings, like going to the pitch, putting cones around and doing all these crazy step overs and shooting the ball to the 18 maybe. They go through different challenges and whatnot because they're still young, they're still growing and getting into the football life. They go through different challenges and they don't know who to talk to. And some of them pretty much end up quitting because they feel like maybe it's not possible anymore. So for me, I would go to the pitch and I would do all these things for hours and then come to the game and be like, why can I not do this? Why am I not performing? I'm putting in the work and whatnot, but then I wasn't putting in the right work. And it's something that most players my age, or by my age at the time, they go through the same thing. Like for them, they think going to training is putting on cones and just doing flashy drills, taking in free kicks, putting on
specific scenario.
Exactly,
work,
rather
right?
than actually focusing on their drills that will help them improve their decision making, drills that will help them improve their movement and fitness and all these types of stuff. I came across some of the stuff I used to film when I was like 15, 16, and then I'm looking at myself now. I came across them, I think it was a couple of days before I signed for Bangkok FC. And then when I saw them, I was like, wow, I've actually come a long way.
Yeah.
And I think filming is actually good because sometimes when you feel low and whatnot, you look back to those stuff, you actually realize that I'm not stagnant, I'm actually growing and progressing. So yeah, it's okay. Okay, so as I said earlier, being around like the community of professional footballers, where I could actually like see from them and learn from them, really helped me a lot. Look at these people, but they actually do have the ability, they have everything that it takes, but it's just that maybe a challenge here and there that they don't get to speak about to certain people that would maybe give them a different perspective and actually give them hope to, be able to actually keep going. They think that being a professional footballer is, driving all these flashy cars and
they think
all this crazy money.
0 to 100.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Most people, that's what they think, but that's not the actual reality of it. And when they do meet the reality, they crumble, or they don't actually know how to handle it. So that's the whole idea of having this community. So we'll have like different players. Everyone will be able to like talk about their own problems and whatnot. And even if someone's problem is not my problem, I could learn from it because who knows, maybe in the future I could go through the same thing, And I tried to do like a little survey, and most of the people were saying that the biggest issue that they go through is like overcoming obstacles like injuries, being told no, and things like this.